Hello, everyone. I hope this is working. I will have to see. Hi, everyone. Welcome to J Who Crochet. I am Reggie, and this is not Yarn University. This is everything that's wrong. And welcome. Thank you for joining us today. Very, very happy that you could all join in. I am just getting my backup chat up. So, hi, hi, hi. I see you all. You are here, and we appreciate it. And now my backup chat is up, so I can bring up my guests for today. Hi, hello, 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 everyone. Good to see you all. So here they are. Today we have Kim from Affordably Crafty. Hi, Kim. And Kim from Unapologetically Mocha. Hi, hello, hello,
Hello.
hello. My panel members for today. Sadly, Kath is not feeling well, so she couldn't be with us today. But we hope that she will get better soon. And yeah, so we will still have fun. Hi. By the way, check out my panel members. Their links are in the description box below this video. Go show them some love on their channels.
Yes, please.
Subscribe and come to their lives, and have a lot of fun of their channel as well. We have a special cocktail today. Kim, wait, I'm gonna solo you, and you're gonna explain. How do I do that? How do I solo you? Like this. There you are.
You're
We can't hear
muted.
you. We can't hear you. Hmm.
Reggie, is she muted on your end?
We can't hear you. I think you're muted on your end, not on mine. Okay, she will come back. But you may have seen Kim created a special cocktail for our live today, and she put up the recipe on her channel. I actually made mine too, but I didn't have blueberries, so mine is with strawberries, but it is on a crochet hook, just like in a recipe, and it is in my very yarny mug. Okay, let's try this again. Say
Can you
something.
hear me now?
Yes. All
Yes.
right.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I don't
follow
know.
you.
Okay. So this is the blue hooker cocktail that I crafted for today. I
Oh
have
boy.
a reel on Instagram if you want to watch that, and I also have the recipe video is up on my YouTube. So there's a recipe for the blueberry syrup I made, and then how to put the drink together, and it's so good. And I have a big
Yeah.
ice ball because yes. Cheers.
Because we love big balls.
Mhm. We do.
We do. So yeah. So cheers. Wait.
Yep.
Cheers, everyone. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.
If you made the drink. Mm. Oh, it's great. If you made a drink, let us know if you're drinking along with us, and that's okay if it's like morning where you are. We won't tell anyone. Big blue balls, yes, yes, Ginger. We like big blue balls. Very specific. Yeah. All right. So, how are you guys all doing today? Thank you for joining us on our amazing panel. And thank you too for joining me today. We're here today to talk about everything that's wrong with crochet hooks. We all have hooks that we love to hate, right? I'm sure you all had different experiences with different kinds of hooks, and we all know that not all crochet hooks are created equal. Um, so today we will talk about, ones we don't like, ones we don't like less, and maybe some that we do like. I think all of us, I mean, at least I know I have like tons of crochet hooks from every single kind possible. I don't have all of them to show today because most of them are packed, and the ones that I don't like, I normally get rid of. But if you've seen on Kim's channel, she also put up a video this week where she showed her huge collection of hooks. Um, Kim's actually very good. Her channel is a very good place for crochet hook reviews. I'm pretty sure you do one for each set that you get.
I'm not caught up. That's the end goal, but
Okay,
I
but the
only
end
tried
goal is
that
to
one week. So yeah.
okay. um, yeah, you guys all also Dee says she also has a big hook collection. Um, hi everyone coming in. Thank you for coming in. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. If you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe down below and check out my panel members' channels too and subscribe to theirs as well. Yeah, so I don't have a lot of like mine today, but I did pick up a few that are my like example. And Mocha, did you collect some hooks that you like and don't like? Yeah, see, everyone has that cup, right? Each of us has like a cup full of hooks,
But
and I'm pretty
this
sure.
is, I'm sorry, I was going to say, this is
No.
the cup of hooks that I actually use.
Oh, okay. So those are the
These
ones
are
you
my
do use.
favorites.
I see one of your favorites that is my favorite as well. It's a pink one. I
This
think
one?
that is the one. Yeah, I think that's the one we all agree
Yes.
on.
Yes. That's like,
I know that Catherine, who was supposed to be here today, she's been telling us that those are her favorites as well. And yeah, so I think we all have some version of these. By the way, I have linked in the description box below the video a few of the hooks that we are going to talk about today, ones that we already like knew that we are going to mention. So these ones, at least, I mean, I linked where I purchased mine. I know they are also available where at Hobby Lobby. Where were they in the US?
They're Yarnology hooks at Hobby Lobby.
Yarnology hooks.
Same.
So, but Catherine and I both got them on AliExpress. It's exactly the same hooks, and they're like €1.50 for the whole set or something like that on AliExpress. And I think if you order them from the US, it's like $8 for the whole set or something like that.
What sizes are those from too?
So these are 2mm to 6mm in
Yep.
that set.
The exact same set. I have two of them.
Yeah. So like if anyone would like to purchase these, there's a link to them below, as well as other sets that we are going to talk about. Hi everyone coming in. Hello, hi Harriet, hi Catherine, hello, hi Sheila, hi Leah, hi. Sorry if I missed anyone. Where I'm really not good at keeping up with the chat. But we have Kibi actually saying she has the same. Oh, she said yes. Your knowledge is the same hooks. Exactly. That's what we were saying. Kim Ola Joe says she loves what you are wearing.
Thank you.
I think that's your rainbow shawl.
Yes. Proud of it.
Yes. So yeah. Who would like to start? Tell us about hooks that you do like. Let's start with hooks. We like to start from the good stuff, right? So let's start with hooks that you do like. Let's start with Mocha. Mocha, I'm gonna solo you, and you can show us. All right.
Well, I've got an entire cup here, but I'll just pick out like my faves, which we already talked about. You know, I got mine. Oh, come on, like off of Amazon, and I think I paid $10 for the set. Exact same set Reggie just showed. They're awesome. I love the grip on them. They're comfortable. The neck is great. I can't say enough good things about them. I think this is like the one of the very first sets of crochet hooks I ever bought. Because when you first start out, you buy a hook here, a hook there, what have you.
Yeah.
This was my first set.
So that you bought as a set, as a full set. Okay.
Yeah. So love those. Let's see. What's another one?
Do you have several sets, or just that one original set that you still use?
I have two.
Okay.
Let's see. One of my original ones. This actually is from the original set. And if you look, you can see that
it's worn out. Yeah.
Exactly.
Mine are
too. A second set.
Mine are too.
Because I like travel with these. So, let's see. I love my Clover Amours.
Yes.
These are really awesome because I did a video on this, but
Hmm.
like with the Cotton King, so everybody's like gone out and bought the Sultans.
Yeah,
These hooks are awesome with
right.
that yarn.
Yeah, I use them too.
Yeah, because something about the mat just it gives just enough drag that the threads stay together. Awesome.
Margaret is saying she does have that same hook, and the metal part came out when she was using it. Just put
Wow,
some
really?
glue on it and put it back together.
Yep. Just keep it pushing.
That would work.
And of course, I am a Bates girl, so I've got a couple of Susan Bates.
Is there a difference? Because I have one Susan Bates because they're not really available here. If we want them, we have to order them off of Amazon, and the price is just like ridiculous.
Uh huh.
But is there a difference in the Susan Bates between ones that are all metal or ones that have like the different handles? Do you feel like
Um,
there's a difference?
I can't use a regular hook. I have to have a handle.
Okay.
So, to
Oh,
me, yeah,
Mocha.
there's a big difference.
Those are one of my favorite hooks ever.
What,
Those
Kim?
are one of my least favorite hooks ever. The Susan.
Really?
Least favorite.
Yep.
Oh, love it. But my all-time favorite, and I know this is always controversial because they're either love them or hate them.
I have a lot to say about these. Are these the Addy?
Addie's
Yeah.
wings.
Oh boy, Addie Swing.
Oh man. Agree to disagree.
Oh, I love it. Especially when they came out with the maxi with the longer neck. I have a full set of both the regular necks and the maxi necks. That's how much I love these.
Oh boy.
Wow.
So
Yeah, I love Addy in general, but these specific ones are just not on. Not on
they
my
fit in
list.
my hand perfectly though.
Mm.
Yeah,
I mean, it
it's a
just
grip thing.
yeah, it
Exactly. It's a
is.
grip thing.
You either love the grip or you hate the grip. There's no in between.
Exactly. Exactly.
There's no in between. So
I think the either you love them or you hate them is right for every set of hooks. Like
Mhm.
because I think pretty much whenever we will talk about a certain hook today, I already see it in the chat. Like some people would say they love them, some people would say they hate them, some people only like Susan Bates, some people prefer the boy hooks, some people like big grip, no grip, only metal with wood, how it feels in your hand. And I
yep.
feel like it's something that's something that we spoke about I think a few weeks ago, because I mentioned something or someone mentioned something about the yarns, and then we had like a discussion in the chat about what hook to use with that yarn. And I think it's important that we all have like a large collection of hooks because each hook behaves differently with different yarns. And so
Yes.
sometimes you would want to start on a project and you would go to your like favorite go-to hooks, but they actually like won't work with that yarn, or you'll be frustrated because I don't know, it keeps splitting or it doesn't slide or whatever. And then I say like always try different kinds of hooks, like not different sizes of hooks but different kinds, different sets of
Hmm.
hooks, until you find the hook that works best with that yarn. Because it's really like they behave totally different. Like it's the kind of metal, it's the coating on the metal, it's like the kind of, it's oh, sometimes it's plastic or sometimes it's like what do you call that, resin, this plastic, this like latex, yeah. And sometimes it's the shape of the grip, like Mocha said, it sits great in your hand. So some of us like hold the hook, we all hold our hooks differently. And I wish Kath was here. Kath has a like a really individual way in which he, like very unique way in which he holds her hooks. um but I think it's like very individual, like how the hook fits in our hand and how the hook behaves with the yarn.
Hmm.
um Ashley is saying she's never tried the Addy swing. She loves Susan Bates. They're perfectly usable, but she prioritized furls and clover over them. um Yeah, Debbie says amen to yarn compatibility. Hook to yarn compatibility. Um, Yes, exactly. There's a difference between like inline. Exactly. I agree. I agree.
Mhm.
Um, Ginger also agrees a yarn and the hook must behave well together. Yeah, and a lot of people don't do that when you start a project. You they will go to like their go-to hooks and not try different hooks.
Mm-hmm.
I always start out with my go-to hook, but sometimes my go-to hook just doesn't
Doesn't work. But
quite.
when it doesn't work, you shouldn't like fight through it. That's a lot of people like either they fight through it or they're like I'm just going to not do this. But I think there's like the solution in the middle is try a different hook first from a different set.
Or
Yeah,
just go straight to blaming the yarn. Like
Oh
it seems
yeah, that's like
all
you can always do that. You can always do that. You can always say that I can't work with these kind of yarns. I love it when people say that I can't work with that kind of yarn.
yeah, there's also a level of, lack of a better way of saying it, common sense that goes into this. For instance, if you're working with a yarn that you know is going to snag or has a tendency to like, want to like come apart, you're not going to want to use a hook that is notorious for catching yarn.
Exactly.
right. Exactly. Like
So,
that.
Or
Yep.
like,
like no wooden hooks and fuzzy yarn. Like no wooden
exactly,
hooks and yarn with halo. It doesn't work together.
exactly. Or plastic hooks, because like, so, or resin hooks that
Yeah.
have the seams.
Yes, yes, yes.
No, don't even try it. Why? You just want to frustrate yourself. You
Exactly.
just want to be mad. Just admit it. Yeah, go outside, scream, come back, and crochet
That
like the rest of us.
sometimes people just want to get annoyed. Sometimes I get up in the morning and I say, what I want to do today is like I want to get really frustrated with something, and then
I know.
and then I grab, that feeling, right? We all have that, right? We get up in the morning like I wish something really frustrated me today, and then you go and you get up, you're like wooden hook and you're like super fuzzy yarn, and you get your groove on.
I'm jonesing for a meltdown. Give me some eyelash yarn and a
Yes,
wooden
yes.
hook.
I haven't had one in a while. It's about due right
I need a meltdown.
now. Yes. All right, Kim, you want to tell us about some of your favorites in
Oh,
your
you got.
collection? All right.
Oh, hey, Yarny Bestie. First, so I guess I'll go with okay. So my top. All right, this is my top favorite hook that I only have in one size because it's not really super available. And this is the Purple Heart hook. The company's out of Dennis, Mass. And the sale of this, a large portion of it goes to support veterans organizations here.
Oh yeah, I saw your review
Where's
of
this
that.
hide?
I saw it.
It's by the Purple Needle Art Company, but you can't buy directly off their website. You have to find it in LYS. So I have been in contact with the owner of this business, though, and hopefully they're going to be joining up with a major hook producer soon. So these will be more readily available.
Oh, that would be really good.
Love these. These are amazing. My favorite hook for bigger yarns is the Pink Sheep hooks by Evelyn and the Captain.
She does a great job.
These are on Etsy, and these are my go-to bigger size hooks. And you can also get these in odd sizes. So you can get them from size 12. They also have a 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah. So you can actually match gauge, which is great. This is one of my new favorites, the Addie Olive Wood.
One second. Someone in the chat is asking for a link. I'm pretty sure if you go to Kim's channel, she did a review of them, and you have a link on there, right?
Go to my Crochet Hooks playlist on my channel.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. This is the Addie Olive Wood hook.
Oh, I have that one.
Mm-hmm. Love this. My favorite metal hook is the Zing hook, I believe by Knit Picks. Love this. It's got a really nice weight to it, and it's a longer hook. I have a very big hand.
A big hand, yeah.
Yeah. So I love this one. My favorite hook to travel with is off Etsy. It's called the Christie Cut. And it's amazing because this side over here, there's actually a little blade in there. So you have a cutter with you.
Oh,
so,
but isn't that dangerous when you... okay. You work with that side and...
You work with this side.
Okay.
So you're not going to get caught with scissors or something like that on the plane. So this is my favorite to travel with.
You just have to remember which side is which.
My favorite plastic hook is this one that you find at Dollar Tree in 2 in a package. I know, it's crazy.
We have them like a whole set in a package here.
Mm. And then my favorite Amazon hook set I've ever gotten is this one, which I reviewed on my channel. It comes in a case and everything, and it just is amazing.
Does it come one hook or a set?
No, it's a set.
Okay.
So
I don't remember seeing that, but I must have
those I
missed
believe I've currently reviewed on my channel, so you can go check those out. Those are
Yeah,
some of my
some of them I recognized, but
Mhm.
I don't remember the last one. So this one you got on off of Amazon.
This is Amazon. Yep.
Okay. Do you
Mhm.
like that? So I find that there's a big difference between the different metals that they use.
Yes.
Because I mean, one of my favorites is like Mocha showed. Those are the Clover Amours,
Yeah, I
and
like.
I have a feeling. I remember that I think it was Krista from the Secret Yarnery. She said that when she crochets with Clover Amours, she crochets much faster, or she feels like she crochets faster. Um, I think that what she had meant, or what I feel when I crochet with them, is it slides easier because of
Yes.
the
Mhm.
finish of the metal. Because it's
Mhm.
a, let me solo myself real quick. So the Clover Amours, for those of you who do not know them, they have like a matte finish on them. I don't know if you can see that. So they're um, not like a shiny metal. It's more like, I don't know how to explain it. It has like the finish of the hook is more
Brush.
matte looking, and I think that finish on the metal is what makes them so like compatible with so many different yarns. There's not a lot of fraction when you work with them, so it slides. Um, but I don't like. I mean, I have the whole set of the Clover Amours, but somehow I like them less for the thinner yarns.
Yes.
Like I love working with this one. This is the 5 millimeter, and then I have the 6 and the 7 millimeters, and
Mhm.
those are like my go-to hooks for DK and worsted weight yarns.
Mhm.
But when I work and I make a lot of shawls, like you guys know, everyone who watches me knows. So I when I work with the thinner yarns, with the
Oh,
thinner on the thinner projects, I actually love using these. These are Knit Pro. Um,
I've
so
never used.
they are called Knit Pro Soft Touch. They are a lot like the, what is the other soft touch?
Clover.
Clover. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Only I have those too. So those are right. Those are the Clover Soft Touch, and yeah, exactly.
This one.
So
Yep.
yeah. So see, that's another one we all have. So the Clover Soft Touch are very nice, but what I like about the Knit Pro, that they are pretty much the same as the Clover, only the material the handle is made of is like a, it's like a rubber. It's not the plastic. So it has pretty much, I mean, when I compare them, I can say that the top part, the metal part, is the same. Yeah.
Are they the same length?
I was
Yes.
gonna ask the same thing.
Oh,
Wait.
ooh, and very important.
They are exactly the same.
Okay, pass.
And you can
Yeah,
also see
same.
that the handle is this, like it's the same length. So Kim was saying before she has very like big hands, so I'm sure they will not like work with you. They will probably
Mine
be
are much
very hard
better.
for you. I have very small hands.
Oh,
So I actually like the ones with the like,
do
that
you
is
like?
why, yeah,
Yeah, it's way tiny.
Chegu.
That's why I'm saying it's super tiny.
Yeah, exactly. Well, isn't Chegu like from China? They have tiny hands. So I'm like, I like this the short ones because they fit, like for me they fit very well.
Mm-hmm.
um
I'm not sure the
Andrea is agreeing about Clover. She says she used Clover before she started using furls. Now she uses furls, but before she used to use Clover, and she agrees about how they work better with the yarns because of the no fraction. um Hi to everyone coming in. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you're not yet subscribed, subscribe down below and go and subscribe to Mocha and Kim also on their channels. Links in the description box. Hi everyone coming in. Say hello. If I missed anyone, you also like a larger hook and have extremely strong small hands. Also, so we have someone here in the chat. She likes large hooks, even though she has small hands. So yeah, see, it's a matter of what's comfortable. That is why I always said like you gotta try a ton of different ones before you find the ones that you one hooks you can use with is boy. I never had boy hooks. We don't have them here. I mean, there's also the difference, you guys, you know, US, Europe, you guys know that. I say that all the time. So Addy, for example, is very, very common here. Plus, I live in Germany and Addy is like made in Germany. So those are the go-to hooks here, Addy and Prim. But I will talk about Prim when we talk about hooks we don't like. Mocha, you wanted to show something.
Well, you were talking about how the size difference of the Chibu,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and but here's my Tulipatimo
Yeah.
compared to
The tulip is a little bigger.
yeah. So
Okay. It's the same, like sort of the same hook, but like longer.
yeah,
Okay.
I like it better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I meant to mention this when I was telling about the hooks I like. Tulipatimos are like awesome.
Kim in the chat is saying, I don't know much about all using different size yarns. All I know is the head of Susan Bate is what I like. So you like the inline hooks.
Okay.
And Jesse's saying, I can't do a longer hook because I choke up on my hooks, and with a longer hook. Oh, you chuck up. Okay. You choke up. Okay, you chuck up on your hooks, and with a longer hook, the back end sticks out too much and catches in my sleeve. Yeah, see, we all have our different.
Wow. Okay. You got some tiny hands.
um, we have Inaya's toy box. Hi, Lisa. She says, I prefer clover, but I'm a very tight crocheter, so I use furls to make my stitches looser, but it does slow me down.
One thing it's good for.
Um,
Sorry. Is it out loud?
yeah, I think, I mean, one thing that we can all agree on is that like each of us will have our favorite because different things in the hook makes them what we like. So there's
Yes.
not like one universal truth of this hook is good and this hook is not good. It's more like the individual truth of this, like subjective truth of what is good for you. So I think that's like the yeah. Okay, maybe there is one universal truth that this hook is not good.
Really good idea.
Look. No.
What? But wait. What? No. Bring that back out. What?
Wait, let me solo you. You can show that again.
Another one. Oh,
Oh,
that's you.
you. That's you. Wait.
Mode. Oh.
What? See, what did I do? All right.
Oh, it's
Ah.
so nobody likes a bendy hook. This is a set I got off Amazon, and it literally is non-functional.
Oh no, that's terrible.
I also have this one, which is also bendy, which is very frustrating. This one, try doing amigurumi with this bad boy. It came from the amigurumi kit. Even worse with tight stitches.
It's bad that it comes.
That's all I got.
That it comes from. Yeah, it's bad that it comes from an amigurumi kit.
Mm-hmm. Those are my bendy hooks. They should be straight.
Yes. No bendy hooks. People don't choke up on the hook. Yeah, okay. I got that later. Did you ever get your cash back for that photo prop, Kim? I guess the bendy one?
No, it's kind of expensive. I think the whole set was like $7 or something. Mm.
Yeah.
They would look great in photos, but yeah, they are
Yeah,
not.
maybe it will photographs well. Yeah. Jesse's saying you can't even give it away because no one would want
I wouldn't give it away because it doesn't work. Yeah. No.
it. Oh man. Debbie's saying she likes yarn. So we all want many different hooks. Plus, each day you might feel different about what you want. Yeah, exactly. That's why gotta have a big selection.
Look at the comment from Claudia from Germany.
She said she had to do a lot of research to find a shop in Germany selling furls. When I called them, they said that they no longer sell them because of too many complaints from customers. Okay, which brings me. I see. I told you guys. I think like not liking furls is maybe a European thing. I mean, as a consensus, maybe I do appreciate that there are other people that also don't like them. Okay.
Who taught my throat? Wow.
Yeah.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, okay. So before we get into that, we get into hooks we don't like, because we knew this was gonna be the controversial like part of today's live. But before we get into hooks we don't like, I have to say something in the good spirit of Yarniversity. So I'm gonna solo myself so everyone can see that I'm serious. Um, okay. Before we start talking about hooks we don't like, so you guys know, as a rule, I don't normally say names of brands that I don't like, or like say bad things about brands. But we are obviously going to mention hooks that we personally don't like, and we are going to say why. um, I ask you guys here in the chat to not be offended in the name of your favorite hooks. Okay. I mean, we are not trying to ditch you guys. We are talking about ourselves and what we like and don't like, in the same way that we like or don't like something. I'm pretty sure all of you guys also have your likes and dislikes, and we agree to disagree, and that is fine. We don't all have to agree on the same thing. So we are going to talk now about hooks we don't like. Each of us have different likes and dislikes, and I just wanted like to make sure this is not like, we are not going to start a um, argument about this. It's totally fine if you don't agree with us, and it's totally fine if there's something you like that we don't. But please, please, like, just don't take it personally, and please, nobody like be offended in the name of their favorite like hook company or hook size, or whatever. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna put that. Oh, I had to say that in advance because people, you guys all know, people love to get offended by me. It's like a very hip thing now on YouTube to get offended by me. Um,
Love you.
I love you too. Wait, let's read some comments before we
Mhm.
talk. So Tammy is saying, and she has a large selection of different bands of hooks, but she loves using her furls. Their new metal streamline line hook is fantastic. Angela is saying they wouldn't work for her grip, and the price. Oh, she's talking about furls, so she says they wouldn't work for her grip, and the price is a tag. Yeah. Um, Jessie saying she will say her absolute favorite hooks are some that she had custom made by a woodmaker in Ukraine. Oh, I know those. I know them. You wrapped their current hooks and measured. He made them up. Yeah, I know his shop on Etsy. What's his name? I keep forgetting, but I know him and his wife.
Those.
Um, those are good, right?
Yeah.
Lacey says
Mm.
she has to use Furl's Odyssey specifically because of the metal. Um, she also likes the weight. So I guess like versus for furls that are wood. And she says Clover Soft Touch is the only other metal that she can use. Um, the custom hooks that she had made cost less than Furl's Streamline, says Jess. Yes, I can imagine. Divergent Crafter is saying, as a pencil holder, furls feels absolutely alien. And Tammy is saying, we all crochet a little different, so using a hook. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. Yeah, we have a dictator. Okay, yeah, everyone won't get offended. That's good. Feel like you're missing out on the offended crowd. Okay, that's good. Good. So now that we made sure nobody gets offended, let's go talk about hooks that we don't like. So, like before, I'm gonna let Mocha start and tell us about hooks you don't like.
All right, let me give my own disclaimer before this starts. And a slight plug. I've done a hook series on my channel where I have reviewed. I reviewed 2 or 3 hooks per video. And I think there's 3 videos, and I did swatches and explained why I liked, why I didn't like. So if my dislikes aren't the same as yours, no harm, no foul. Whatever hook rocks your world, let it keep rocking your world. Fine by me, have at it.
I
That
agree.
said, my least favorite hook on this planet, furls. I have tried. I have tried so many times. And the funny thing is, these are my 2 least favorite hooks for exact opposite reasons. The streamline is too light. I
Yeah.
mean, it's like, no, yeah. The Odyssey is way too heavy. My wrist screams after a row of it. The only thing I can say about the furls that I love is that they photograph amazingly. So if you catch a picture of something I've made on Instagram or
Yes.
what have you, you're going to see a furls hook. Because
They
these aren't,
are very
sadly,
Instagrammable.
yes, very. And the sad thing is, these aren't my only ones. I have others.
Oh.
When I told you I tried to like them, I'm serious. I tried to like them. I just
Wow.
don't.
So you really did make an effort. No one can blame you for not making an effort.
I tried. I tried. I tried. My other least favorite hook, I've got man hands. Look at this. I mean, come on now.
Yeah, I know. They are small. I
My hand
agree.
swallows it, and I'm another person that likes to choke up on their hook.
Hmm.
So yeah, I don't. No, no. And another controversial response: any metal hook without a handle, can't do it. I will be crying. Even worse than the Odyssey if I try to crochet with a hook without a handle.
But a lot of beginners or people who just start out to crochet, they would get this like basic set
Yeah,
of crochet hooks.
yeah, I
I
did.
feel like, I feel like we need to somehow change the go-to set for beginners so that people wouldn't hate crochet from the first second.
Exactly. Or at least sell this set with like an optional like rubber grip you can put
Yeah.
on it.
Yes.
Because yeah, this would if people who have like hand issues of any sort, they're not going. This is going to be hard for. This is going to turn them off crochet, and
Yeah.
that's sad because we need more people to get into crocheting.
All right. We have a lot of people in the chat agreeing with you, saying the small hooks, yeah, they get swallowed by the
Yeah,
hands.
but really,
Um,
that those are my dislikes. I don't have a whole lot of dislikes when it comes to crochet hook. If it fits in my hand and it glides over the yarn, and of course I've matched the right hook with the right yarn,
yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. So, let's see some of the comments that we have. Chris is saying she learned on metal hooks without handles, but that was 40 years ago, and her hands cry when she uses them now.
Yep.
And Jesse saying the go-to set for beginners need to be a set of the same size in several different grips. Yes, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
They should make like the beginner set should be like a find your hook set. like that
Yeah,
has
that's a good idea.
different grips, and then you can like find out which one is your, or like a store, like a tasting place, if that's possible, to have you like try different kind of hooks. Ooh, you're already out. You
Uh-oh.
need a refill.
Yeah, there should
Oh,
be like a
that's smart.
I made that. I'll pour it in my cup.
she came
That
prepared.
is smart. Smart. You've got the smarts.
Yeah, there should be like some like sampler set, and I
Yeah,
think that
right?
I know we're talking about hooks, but I kind of have to delve into yarn here for a second.
Ooh.
You know, there needs. Oh, that's just that's
Yes.
drink porn. Stop it.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, stop. Drink porn.
I love the using the hook as a steerer idea.
That
Yeah.
was great. But yeah, there should be a sample hook, and there really should be some sort of use this hook with this yarn, or
I agree.
use,
I agree. Someone should like do a match,
yeah. I
a
mean,
match table.
yeah.
Lacey is saying she just bought an ethology hook from Hobby Lobby yesterday, the one with the bamboo handle, and she really likes it. I don't know what that is. Is it
Lacey, is
like
it
a
heavy enough
metal
for
hook
you?
that has like a bamboo handle? Okay.
Is it heavy enough for her?
What?
What?
I was asking Lacey if it was heavy enough for her.
Oh, okay.
Because I know one of the
Um,
reasons why she likes the Odyssey is because she likes the weight.
Julie is saying, oh, wait, just jump. She likes hooks based on what kind of project she's doing and what kind of, yeah, that is exactly. That's what we said. You gotta like match the hook to your project. Alice is saying she actually learned on plastic, which were okay, but for safety, you wouldn't recommend nowadays. Yeah, exactly. Different hooks for different yarns, but I think,
The chemicals
yeah,
are
I
toxic,
feel
I'm
like
thinking.
beginners just so that not, because a lot of people who start up get those like metal hook sets because they're the cheapest ones you can get, and they come in like a large selection of sizes.
And come with a
But
book.
I feel like we should like recommend to beginners to, even though you are a beginner and you might not like want to invest a lot, exactly, go for the like few dollars more set with the grip.
First hook set I ever bought off Amazon. Period. When I started to learn to crochet.
Yeah.
I've destroyed many of these because these come out.
Yeah, exactly. I have the same.
This,
I won't get rid of the first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I think we all have this.
Yeah, I have the same ones. They break. They come out. But
Yeah, this is coming out. This is sticky. It's kind of gross.
yeah.
I tried to clean it, and that was a mistake because it got sticky.
What did you do with it? How did you clean it?
I literally just took some soap and water and wiped over it, and it got sticky. So
No.
then I went and got some sawdust and rubbed over it to get the sticky off of it.
All right.
But it's weird.
Jesse's saying the ergonomic handles have allowed her to renew her love to crochet after years of not being able to do it because of the hand pain and wrist. Yeah, exactly. I think a lot of people who suffer from this kind of problems will have a problem with the little metal hooks. All right, so Kim, now I'm gonna solo you, and you're gonna tell us about your least favorite.
Here we go. Okay, speaking about sticky hook, let's talk about a sticky hook straight out of the box.
Oh,
this one from Hobby
Lobby. Yeah, I saw your review.
That looks like it. It looks like clay that's not even cured yet.
Not this part. This part. It's just a. No.
Can I?
You can touch it.
Oh, it's sticky. Can I touch it?
Yeah.
It's such a child. It's such a child reaction.
I literally have a sensory. It's not supposed to stick on anything, but it does. It's all the yarn sticks to it, honey. It's awful. He's putting it on my yarn.
It's not. like this.
There you go, Steven. Okay.
I'm laughing because I can relate.
The other hook that I have a big sensory problem with is this guy.
Oh, I have this here too. Yeah.
I don't like this part with the little.
Is that the Addy or is that a knockoff?
These little ridges.
Yeah.
See how
No.
it feels?
Yeah, you can feel it. So we were just talking about hooks
The
made for a
blue
certain
part?
yarn, right?
The blue
Yes.
part?
I have this hook. It's a Lion brand London K hook,
Yeah.
and it's made to be used with her yarn.
With her yarns.
Her London K yarn. That's what it's for.
Okay.
And I reviewed this and used it with London K yarn, and it's freaking horrible. Here, if it goes past this, it goes all the way down.
Yeah.
It's like you're fighting it the whole time because it's
Oh
got
no.
turny thing.
Yeah.
Why?
Is that like a is that a decorative feature
No,
in the hook
so
or
been on clearance on the Lion brand website forever. They come in 3 different sizes.
okay.
The other problem is, so this is an 11.5, which is designed to use with her chunky yarn that she had that eventually went to Dollar Tree.
Okay.
So that's a dislike. Secondly, why would you ever develop a hook that needs batting?
Well.
Part.
Well.
Okay.
Mommy, where's the
Wait, hold on. I definitely need to be getting a USB charging one, which
Yeah.
I'm looking at recommendations on that. If anybody has a good one, let me know.
So I'll talk
Okay.
about that in a second.
But it's great for when I'm watching movies. I only own one of them
hmm
because Mr. Salty wants all the lights off. But why would you make me replace the batteries?
Now I've got a set that's rechargeable, so
Yeah.
that you plug in.
Obviously, I also have a problem with 2 short hooks, which Mocha already touched on.
Yeah.
The other problem I have is hooks that don't tell you the size.
Oh. Oh yeah.
What does that mean?
Mama,
An M?
An M hook?
Size, though, it means medium.
Oh, okay.
Or I have this one that has no size on it whatsoever.
Oh.
Mama,
Who knows?
Really? Not even on the bottom of it?
Nothing.
I want to tell you something.
Lacey says she has the rechargeable light hooks and she actually likes it.
Oh, which one though? Because there's
She
about
got it off of Amazon.
I got
Lacey,
mine
you're
on
a
the
mod. Put the
red
link
case.
in the chat.
Yes, that would be great.
There you go.
The other thing about this Laurel Hill hook, and I pretty much like roasted it on my review.
Mhm.
See how this is not very big here?
Yeah.
And then this is also very short. So what happens is you're fighting the yarn the whole time to not fall into this divot.
Yeah, into the ditch.
Oh.
I know. I have a few. I mean, not these hooks, but I have a few hooks that are like that.
Yeah. And then I don't like hooks that are too heavy. Like, I'm going to have to say, like, who designed that?
Oh, I think that's more of a like a decorative feature hook, like something that to put in your yarn room.
Did this.
Yeah.
It's like literally like probably like, I don't even know, 5-6 pounds. It's so heavy.
Yeah.
People who don't do crochet.
No, I think I think that one is meant as a decorative item.
And then this one, which is a boy, like ergonomic, you can get at Joann's, is very,
Yeah.
very and horribly balanced.
I
It's
don't
very-
like hooks that are
Hurts my hand.
unbalanced.
Yeah, the boy hooks with those fat handles aren't very balanced at all.
No. And then I don't know if it's because of a little bit of OCD or whatnot, but the main reason that I don't care for these guys so furls, that other
Yeah.
one, and then the boy, which is trying to be a furls, is because
The boy that is trying to be a furl.
Girls.
it is. It's indiscriminate where you're supposed to stop.
Yeah.
So my stitch is not consistent, and it drives me friggin' bonkers. No.
Yeah.
I also don't like this one because it's squeaky.
Oh yeah. That's the sound of the plastic is
The pram is
terrible.
squeaky.
So you get a preview of most of the hooks I've roasted on my channel. No.
It's like a trailer. Wait, I'm gonna read some of the comments and then we can talk a little more. But yeah, Lacey, put the link to the rechargeable one if you can. Um, Ashley is saying she called that the light up hook. She calls it the lightsaber hook. And she literally only bought it because her friend has a light up lip gloss and she got jealous. So I want something that lights up too.
Oh, good grief.
You can get other stuff that light up that are more enjoyable.
They
Um, Jesse's saying it's sticky. Oh yeah.
sound and make noise.
You should open the bottom of this and like put Christmas lights in there or something.
It's no, it's solid.
Oh, okay. Shit. Jesse's saying, it's sticky. Too funny. I had to wrap my first Odyssey with vet wrap at the thick part because it's so flipping heavy that I keep dropping it. Oh yeah, furs are unbalanced. I don't know.
Oh no.
Okay. Um, Debbie says she agrees. Plastic hooks with no sizes are annoying. Ellie says, but it's fun. They are mystery hooks. um, and Catherine says, yeah, she doesn't like ones where the size is written on it, but in a place where it can rub off or rubs off easily.
Yes.
Okay, we have a lot of people agreeing with the Prim that squeak. Clover Morris is by far my favorite, says Nana Michelle. And Divergent Crafter is saying, why can't manufacturer produce a well-balanced pencil hold friendly, just a nice handle with inline hook? It's like her dream hook.
Well, call the Ukraine people.
Yeah, exactly. Leto, they are called Leto, right? Those are the ones in the Ukraine. And Reina says she likes to use the squeaky ones to annoy her family. Or when you have like guests that you want them to go away, like, where are my prims? Where are my prims? Let me just get my prim. You can keep talking. I'm listening to you.
I've never experienced squeaking with my prim though.
What?
I've never experienced squeaking with my prim.
Ooh.
Really?
Hmm.
You've never heard they go like
No.
that's an exact imitation of what they sound like.
No, and that's definitely one of my oh hell knows when it comes to a hook.
Yeah. Jesse saying Prim is the worst squeaker. It's like nails on a chalkboard.
Yes, it is.
Now I feel
Unchained
left
Crochet
out.
saying she just came in. Someone's dog is crying. It's okay. We're used to it here. We have kids. We have dogs.
Yeah, that's probably my dog who's complaining.
Ashley saying she also never noticed squeaking with Prims, but she hates them anyway. Mine doesn't squeak, but the yarn just doesn't flow. Yeah, I think that it depends. Like if you use acrylic with them, it's like plastic on plastic. It sounds terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Catherine is saying, "Oh, hi, Catherine."
I have.
Thank you for being here. She says, "Oh, gray coated metal hooks are also very squeaky. Gray coated metal hooks that are coated in something gray."
Like an Amore?
But Amore are like, I don't know. I like the Amores. They don't squeak at all. They are actually very silent. Oh, we got a super chat. Thank you, Denise. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank
you very much. Yeah, maybe too because you don't use animal fibers, you'll prim mostly. I don't know. No, I mean when I use prim, because I don't anymore because I really don't like them. But when I did, it was with acrylic and they squeak like crazy. Donini is saying she doesn't have that problem with Prim because she's a loose crocheter. Yeah, maybe that's a tension thing. That can also be. Yeah. But my issue with Prim is not that much the squeaking, but more that like the yarn doesn't flow. Something in the plastic that they are made of, like there's like track, like
It's got like drag, like really
yeah,
bad.
exactly. Drag is the word I was looking
I feel like
for.
I'm crocheting in Jello. Like, come on, let's get it together.
Exactly. It's like, I'm sorry, Catherine. You know, I'm bad with looking at the chat, especially. I mean, today is like I also have to look at 3 people on the. I'm not good with StreamYard. We have the decapitated duck. Oh, Mocha, if you move your mannequin, the mannequin can have a duck head.
Oh, good Lord.
That's awesome.
It's okay, Yarn Barf. Thank you for joining. So everyone who's here, if you haven't yet, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. If you're not yet subscribed, subscribe down below. You can also use the join button to join our inner circle and be a member of the channel. And in the description box down below, you will find the links to both Mocha and Kim and Catherine, who's not with us today because she's not feeling well, but still go check out all 3 of their channels and subscribe and tell them I sent you and like that their hair looks pretty or something. Don't write or something.
That's what I would do.
I know, that's why I had to add that because we
sent
think
you an
the same.
That was my...
Because we think the same way. All right. So yeah, people are not fans of the drag on the Prim as well.
I feel left out. I've never had a problem.
You feel left out? I will send you. I will send you my Prim. You can have them.
Mocha, you've never had one?
No, I've never had the problems you guys are saying with the Prims.
Oh, weird.
I think. Do you know Pony? The Pony hooks? I think they're pretty much the same. Like they have.
I have a. Hold on.
You have a pony?
Yeah, but
I want a pony.
I have the metal pony hook. Yes.
Oh, okay. Have you ever heard the plastic ones?
I haven't had the plastic one before.
They are a lot like the Prim. They
Ew.
are like from the same family. They're like
not
so distant cousins. They're like if Prim's mother and Pony's father were siblings and did stuff they're not supposed to. That's what they're like. That's how bad they are.
All right.
Alice is saying she can show us her ponies when she's home. I hope that's not as synonymous for something else.
Yeah, certain scene from a certain movie just popped into my head. Never mind.
Okay, yeah. Well, I can tell you about my least favorite hooks.
Oh boy.
I mean, I've said it a few times. I agree with you guys. I think furls are not the great. I don't like furls. I had the streamline ones. First of all, Claudia said that here before.
Mm-hmm.
They're not that popular here in Europe. They had a warehouse in the UK for a while because they wanted to like verge into Europe. However, their UK warehouse only held about 30% of their collection. The website was still the same, but when you would go to check out, it will tell you this is not available in your country. Yes. So first, like they only like sold like 30% of their collection here, and they were insanely overpriced. I mean, I guess the price is like expensive in the US as well. But for us here in Europe,
How
I
much?
mean, they were like 65 euros for one hook.
Which kind?
The Streamline, the metal ones.
Oh, that. I mean, that's. Yeah, that's still
And
not great.
I don't know how much they cost in the States, but here in Europe, paying that much for a hook, I mean, even for handmade hooks that we get here, we don't pay that much. And that was like insane. But everyone was like talking about it. I've seen so many people showing it, raving about it, that I had to see what it's about. So I got myself two, and they were third
We're
refill.
pouring.
Ooh, they were pouring. um, yeah. So I was like, no, no, no. They were way too heavy, unbalanced. Like they hurt your hand. Like Mocha said, after working one row with them, like you're, oh my god, it's like it's heavy.
Mm-hmm.
It's you're working. It's like a workout. I mean, okay, it's nice that you're like crocheting while you working out, because like combining something I hate doing with something I love doing is great. But like that's not the point, you know.
Look, if I have to move my wrist in that way for that long, I need a better payout.
Yeah.
Just
Yarn
saying.
barf. No, that is not an Hawaiian punch. That is a special drink that Kim put together for us, and there is a tutorial on her channel on how to make it.
Oh,
And Denise, oh, thank you very much. We have another super chat from Denise. So cheers to Denise. Thank you.
this is the blue hooker.
Yes, getting us all drunk. It's so great. Um, the only hooks I've noticed squeaking were those awful crochet circle hooks, says Ashley. I don't know what crochet circle is.
What is that? I don't know what that is.
Um, yeah, but so my personal opinion, like I am not a big fan of the um of the furls, and the main, I will tell you that I did not like working with the streamline. I felt they were too heavy, unbalanced. Like I said, I felt that it was like something in the center of gravity in the hook is like not in the right place. But what I the most not like about them was the tag price. I did not feel like there is something about this hook that justifies its price. Like I did not feel like there is something there that would render this being that expensive. And like Claudia said here before, they were not very common in little local yarn shops here, um, mainly because I think a lot of people here don't like them, especially since I think specifically here in Germany, because we have Addy, which is a very, very big German company with German quality products, which I use the term German quality like sincerely. I really feel like things that are made in Germany are very good.
Mm-hmm.
And I think like something in like Addy is both a knit and a crochet company. They have like
Yep.
collections of both,
Yep.
all kinds, wood, metal, with handle, plastic handle, with rubber handle, with no handle, with like everything. And I think that the Addy, because they are made in Germany, they are local, they are way cheaper. Like this, every one of these hooks is, depending on where you buy them, not more than uh, €5.
Oh, I paid more than that.
So like
God.
in my, I bought a set of these for, well, not of these, not of the ones that I'm showing you now, but of these. Where is it? Ah, I had it here. The one with the with the blue handle. I think I showed it before, but now I don't know where it is. It probably fell on the floor. So I had those. I bought a set of these, a whole set from 2 millimeters to 7 millimeters with all the halves in the middle, for 25 euros or something like that. So that's really like you cannot beat the Addy price here, and because they are very very good quality, I think nobody in Germany will like willingly go and pay 10 times that for one hook.
I like that it has the half sizes too.
Yeah. They
I
have
like-
like really big sets. Eddie, and they come in a case. Where's I had the case before here. I think I had it in the suitcase. It's there. um, Tammy is saying she has a full set of the Eddie swing hooks, and Divergent Crafter is saying she thinks furls are targeted to knife holders. Unchained Crochet says German products generally are high quality. Used to have an industrial sewing machine, Adler. Oh, Adlers are very well spread, like very well known worldwide. I had one too.
Shout out to my fellow Addy swing person.
Yeah. Catherine is saying Addy might be cheaper in Germany. Here they are 8 euros or 10 euros. Yeah, but I mean, because they are local, I think there's some kind of rule on like German products that are like made in Germany. This is like a price, like they
This was like $17.
really.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. These are not.
Wait, maybe I can show you.
Mm-mm. And I think the olive wood one was like maybe 15 or something.
I'm gonna try to show you on the German on the German Amazon. Let's see if I can.
Oh, I'm sure they're cheaper in Germany.
Yeah, they are.
I hope so.
I got mine off Lovecraft.
um,
I got mine off the Addy website.
Well, I got 20% off because Lovecraft was having a sale.
so here, okay, how do I share my screen? Let's learn this together.
You do well. You have to open up a second window with that one. Well, are you streaming right now on that?
I have a separate window with what I want to show. What do I do?
So you just go down below and click share screen. And then you just would open whatever you want on your screen.
Share
It'll
screen.
say window, share tab.
Screen sharing, blah, 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 blah. Share screen.
You need to open the tab on your window.
Yeah, 1 second.
Okay, sorry.
Can you see it now?
Yeah.
Yes.
You see it on the screen?
Yep.
All right. So this is a full set of Addy 12 or 13 hooks for 103 euros. So that is less than oh man. I was going to say less than 10 euros a hook, but it's definitely less than 8 euros a hook as well. So
Good price.
yeah, and you get the full set. So the 2, 2.5, 3, 325, 350, 375, 4, 455, 556, 7, and 8.
Yeah, I have that exact set.
Yeah. And how much did you pay for it?
I think I paid 130 US.
Wow. See? Yeah. No, they
With,
are.
with that many number of hooks, though, that's what? How many hooks was that? 12?
Those were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 hooks.
13 hooks at $130. That's what? $10 a hook.
Yep.
Yeah.
See,
Not bad for an ergonomic hook.
Yeah.
Typically, I'm not buying hooks and sets. I'm buying singles to review.
Oh,
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I have a single Addy swing that I bought that made me decide to buy the set.
Yeah.
And then I bought the maxis. They were on back order forever. And I just went ahead and just ordered that full set anyway because I knew I wanted them.
So I do I'm pretty sure that Addy are more expensive anywhere else in the world because they are imported. But here in Germany, since they are the local brand, and I mean, they are so good that I really don't think anyone here where I live will pay the obscene price of a furls hook for just one hook when you can get like all the set of the eddies for a lot. I mean, that's just, yeah.
You're not excited to pay $42 for this? What's wrong with you?
Shut up and take my money.
Where are your priorities?
No, my priorities are elsewhere.
Now, for the furls resin hooks, you often can find seconds here in the United States.
Yeah.
So you get them for half off, but they're
Okay.
like some kind of a screw up in the color, or the size is not exactly what it's supposed to be.
Or the
Oh, well,
clothes you glued
colors,
back together?
I couldn't care less about
Mhm.
colors of hooks, which is another thing that I notice about furls. I mean, that's not something that I don't like. I just don't get. This is something I don't get. Um, I don't get having like a set of hooks and then saying, "Oh, they came out with a new color. I gotta get it." Like, I really don't care what color my hooks are. But that's, again, like, I know some people like that, even I, here and there have bought like my, you know really pretty hooks that have like a special, handle or whatever. But did you see that they have like lemons on them?
See, that's not my response to yarn.
But like, yeah, exactly. I respond to yarn, not to the color of the hook.
It's like, oh my god, I came out with a new kid. Gotta go. I don't get like that with a hook.
um all right, let's see what other people are saying. So Carrie's asking, what do you think of uh Etimo hooks?
I
I
love
don't know
mine.
what I don't know that.
Tulip. Tulip Etimas.
Etimo is tulip. Oh, okay. Oh, these. Oh, yeah. Are those like?
Yeah,
No, those are the knit pro. Okay.
another set that I have that's I have like a million hooks, but
Mm-hmm.
there's like only have three kinds that I have full sets. My
Okay.
Addies, um, my Clover Amours, and my tulips.
And my tulip. Okay. I don't have tulip. I have, but yeah, I do have. This is the set that I saw showed at the
Oh, I
beginning.
do have those too.
If you guys came in late at the very beginning of today's live, we all agreed that these are the best hooks.
Best.
Hmm?
Some of the best.
Some of the best. Okay,
Especially
yeah.
at the
Let's
price
say
point.
this is the one set we all agree on, right? That's what we
It is
agreed on.
officially the best economic hook set.
So
Definitely. Hands down.
Catherine, who was supposed to be here with us today, also agrees. So therefore, I put these hooks, the link to these hooks, um, is in the description box below. Now, what are they? They don't have like a specific brand. I know in the US you can get them as Yarnology, you said. Um,
And every couple weeks they're on sale 50% off at Hobby Lobby. But
all
it's
right,
cheaper than you wish.
but they are like made in China. So I got my set off of AliExpress, and you can also get the set on Amazon. I put the link to the AliExpress one in the chat, in the description box, because they are very, very cheap there, and I mean, you get the whole set for a very good price. So if anyone's interested in that, they are in the description box below. But that's just, I'm just repeating this because we said that in the beginning, and I think that was like the one set that we all agree on that is good. Um, but in terms of like things I don't like, so this is another thing that a lot of people might disagree with me, because I know a lot of people like the inline hooks and therefore they love their Susan Bates. Um, so we again, that's another brand that is not like widely available here in Europe. They don't sell them here in the stores. If you want a Susan Bates, you have to like order it, especially off of Amazon. And again, their price, especially compared to the local brands, is stupid. Um, but I mean, so many people talk about the Susan Bates that, I had to like try them out. So I got them in 3 different sizes, the sizes that like I mostly use. I personally don't like them. I don't know, something about how sharp the hook is. it doesn't work for me. Like I feel that it's um, I like the rounded tips around the edge of the hook. It makes the way I work with yarn, it makes it slide better.
Mm-hmm.
But I know a lot of people like that, like the inline hooks, because how they grip the yarn or how they hold their hook um, makes it maybe easier to like yarn over or whatever. For me, they don't work. I really don't like them.
Those are horrible with cotton. It makes the splitting even worse with how sharp the hook head is.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
exactly. I feel like there are too many yarn kinds that can go wrong with that sharp edge of the hook. Kind of like made me laugh when you showed your hook that has one side that actually is supposed to cut the yarn because it's like this looks like it will. Yeah. Um, okay. Okay. I'm going trying to go back. So
I
Catherine is saying
That what was it? Addie is from Germany. What are the other local hook brands you're talking about?
Prim is also German.
Prim. Okay.
But so about Prim, Prim has like a wildly, the widely spread ones or the internationally spread ones are the plastic ones that we don't
Mm-hmm.
like. But they also have normal hooks, which I haven't seen anywhere outside of Germany. And I actually have a lot of them. Sadly, I already packed them. But they are a lot like your regular metal hook with plastic grip, but they are the rounded one, which I think is like the like boy. Is that like your
Mm-hmm.
brand of rounded hooks?
Mm-hmm.
And they just have like a good plastic grip, so they're sort of like a if the Clover Amour and these ones had a baby, you know. But like but those are like the local brands that you can get them at the supermarket even here. Yeah. Yeah, you can get like Addy hooks in the Kaufland. um Julie is saying she's not a Bates fan, can't seem to grab the yarn with them. And Carol is saying she likes the ones from Conit. And hi, hi, Carol. Um, Kivia wants to try the Clover one, and Jess is saying not a fan of inline tips, just personal preference. I like a teardrop shape best. Yeah, I agree. All right, so I'm pretty sure we missed a lot of comments, but we that's normal on my channel. Like don't don't nobody get offended. Um, yeah. So what was I gonna say? Oh, so Mocha, before you showed these, and you said, was it Mocha or Kim? One of you showed these, the Addy
Yes,
that has
Kim.
the, yeah, and you said that you have a problem with that ridges, with the ridges
Oof.
here.
Yep.
I can understand why, but that's like it's a feel thing, right? Like we all have different things that irritate us.
I know.
Yeah. So at the same way, I mean, I actually love these,
Okay.
but at the same way that you were talking about these the Clover Soft Touch have this thing here.
Yep.
This thing annoys the bejesus out of me
Really.
because it's like in the I don't know if it's like not exactly the same level as the rest of the hook. It's like teeny tiny bit lower into the hook, and that is it really annoys me when I keep going over it with my finger when I crochet.
Oh yeah. It's like raised, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
it is raised.
Yeah. So that for me, for example, that is the one thing that I really don't like about these ones. Like it irritates my finger. Um
Mm.
Catherine saying, Ashley, I think you have a good point there. the furls are collectible, hence the attraction.
All hooks are collectible.
There you can collect a lot of stuff, but like
I'd
I
rather
don't.
buy like 5 different hooks for the same price, personally,
Yeah, me too.
so, or spend it on yarn.
Catherine says that rubber thingy irritates her too. Um, thought of hook shaft length. Um, the length of the shaft. I never gave it too much thought. Yeah. Oh, wait, we have Alice joining us. Everyone, say hello to Alice.
Hey.
Hello, welcome. Cheers to Alice. Cheers. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us.
I really have no idea where to look. I'm not sure if I'm meant to look at the camera or if I'm meant to look at you guys. So if it looks like I'm kind of all over the place, forgive me.
No, we won't. No, go away. That is unacceptable, Alice. You have to like figure it out now. Sit, look where.
I have no idea where to look. I've got my phone in front of me, like literally it's leaning against my laptop screen, so I can because I can't see. It's not letting me see the chat, is it?
It's okay. We're kind of ignoring the chat.
I never remember to look at the camera. I'm always looking at who I'm talking to. So
okay, I think I have the comments now. Yes.
Hello, Ursula coming in. Ashley is saying personally she believes a long shaft is preferable. But I mean, there are some people who say size doesn't matter. We're still talking about hooks here.
Sure we are.
Jessie saying she understands the collective aspect of furls from a piece of art, and
that's because that's all they're good for. That's all right. Loud, my bad.
So since Alice joined us, Alice, maybe you can show us. I will solo you. Are you ready for that?
I'm going to go.
You can show us some of your.
This is the pony.
Oh, those are the ponies. All right. So you are showing us a hook. Okay. Yeah. I can't say. And I'm like
this one actually isn't that. This one isn't that bad. The point on it is reasonable, but like any bigger than like this is how flexy it is.
Oh wow!
Aye.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
No, I don't like that either.
I think that's the biggest I have. Oh no, I lie.
Is that also pony?
That's also pony. Again, like the point on it isn't as bad as like, I think they changed something a couple of years ago, but like still.
Even the bigger ones are flexible? Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my. No. That's a big no. That's a big, I mean, maybe I can understand when it's like a thinner one, but when it's a thicker one and you can still bend it, no.
I mean, like each to their own, but I mean, if you have any kind of grip on that, that's going to drive me mad.
Yeah. Catherine is saying those are, so the ones you just showed, those are the ones she meant, the gray coated ones. Those are the ones that squeak the most, she says.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hi, Jax. Hello. Welcome in.
Also,
everyone coming in.
Has anyone else like seen these ones? I'm not sure, these prims as well.
Yes, this is also prim.
Yeah.
Yes.
This one isn't as bad. And it's actually quite good, but no, sticky.
Do you not have a problem with those prims, the one that you just held up? Don't you have a problem where the color changes? I find it on some of them, there's like a little slit there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that annoys me.
No, not happening.
So show us some hooks that you do like.
Well, actually, the hooks that I do like are the ones that you gave me that I wanted.
The rainbow ones.
The
I
rainbow
linked.
ones.
So the ones that Alice is going to show now, she won from me in a giveaway, and I actually linked those down below as well because those are actually good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what I can't even describe what it is about these ones that make them so much better than any other hooks that I've ever done.
They sit really nice in the hand.
They do. Like they fit nicely. They're not too heavy, and like just the way they designed the actual hook on it, like it's so effective.
Yeah, I agree. All right, I'm trying to see if anyone had it. So Tammy's saying she's surprised that so many people dislike furls. She likes the length of the streamline hooks, and she found she can crochet much longer with less hand pain. I think, like we said in the beginning, it's very individual. Let me get everyone back on. So I think it's very like subjective what hooks we like and what not, which is why we said in the beginning, like, don't nobody get offended by us not liking something you like. And Catherine is saying something about you being Irish. People are loving your accent. Alice, you should come up with us more often.
Well, I'm gonna try because it's coming up to the summer holidays here. Kids are gonna be off school. I'm not a school teacher. I work for myself. I teach piano, but like I don't work when the kids are off school. So
that's great.
With any luck, like I'm gonna have more time on my hands.
Summer vacation, yay! Faith is saying the gradual of prim to get wider on nice for doing stitches with 5 or 7 loops on the hook. So like the sizes of them is nicer for when you do that. But I don't know how often do you work, like, I mean, on the day-to-day projects, I don't really.
Oh, like interlock.
Interlock, yeah.
Yeah. Everyone's loving the Irish last. Yeah.
So. Yeah, no, I'm just laughing at your birth.
Divergent craft is many cofactors to finding a hook. Yes, exactly. I mean, I think all of us like are, of course, it depends on how you crochet, how you hold the hook. We feel different. Like we said before, we are sensitive to different things, and like we hold our hooks different, we crochet differently, we have different, everything. So that's why you have to have a lot of them and try them all out, and not just like try them all out, pick one that's your favorite one and like always use that one. But like we said in the beginning, you got to try out every time you start a project which hook of what you have would be the best one for that project, because they are not all created equally.
I'll go one step further. I did this by accident because in the hook series I was doing the swatches, and I was just swatching one hook and then continuing with that same swatch and swatching the next hook, and I finally figured out like a cocktail of which hooks would play nicely together. So like say if like you started out with the clover or more, but then you misplace it and you're trying to find the other hook. I figured out which hooks will play nicely, and you really can't tell a difference in stitches.
Oh, nice.
So I will do that now with like a swatch. I'll figure out which of my hooks will work the best with the yarn, and that way I always have a plan B in the event
that's cool.
that I lose a hook, because I'm forever losing hooks.
I think that's a common problem. But Kim was talking before about her light up hooks that come with a battery, and you want one that comes with. So I actually had I reviewed on my channel 2.5 years ago a set of like the interchangeable ones that come with a charger. So it's one handle and it has like different tips, and it comes with a charger. And I found those to be really good. Like I really like them. The handle, however, it depends. Like it might be too short for you. I kind of felt like for me it was perfect. But since you guys said you don't like the shorter hooks, it might be a little too short for you. Um, but what I did find that I did not like with the light up hooks is um, I kind of find like when you actually do use them in the dark, your eye sort of goes to the light. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? And it makes it hard to actually look or concentrate on the stitches, depending, of course, obviously, on also what kind of yarn you're working with. But if you're also working with a yarn that is a little darker in color, and you actually are crocheting with them in not complete darkness, but in like dark place, I found that it's like really my eye focuses on the yarn on the light and not on the yarn, and I have this like blinding effect, sort of, which I did not like. So, in terms of crocheting in the dark, actually, or like in a darker surroundings, I actually prefer to work with a regular hook and have like a neck light or my super cool gloves, which I wish I could show today, but they are already in Israel. That was one of the first things I packed. But if you do like tend to sit in a darker room, or you do use your like you do need some kind of solution, I highly recommend those. Like I think they sell them as fishing gloves, but they have like the little LED lights on the tips. Perfect. And they when you hold your hook, the light actually falls exactly on where your stitches are, so it's wonderful. All
I
right,
must
let's
find me
see.
a pair of these gloves.
What?
I thought I must find myself a pair of these gloves.
Yeah, I
They just sound
they're
neat.
I can post a link to those as well later on. I can edit it into the video. Um, all right. Some companies should survey multiple veteran crocheters of different elements they need and create a hook series based on various needs, and you can quiz to find your hook. That's an interesting suggestion. Um, Ashley is talking about Haya Haya. Does anyone have Haya Haya hooks? She's
Uh-uh.
curious about them. Does anybody have them? I don't. Again, that's another brand that's like not common here. Kim is saying prim hooks can be smoothed off with a super fine sandpaper. Um, yeah, but like it might be a solution. I just don't like to like get hooks and then have to work on them for to get them to be good. Like I want them to be good. Francie saying she bought Haya Haya hook size 6.5 and up, but she didn't use them yet. All right. Well, we will, wait for you guys' response on that.
If you want to see the higher hooks in action, I think there is a UK channel that uses them. Some people, I'm not sure how many people watch it, but the YouTube channel Ophelia Talks. I think she has her like she's a big enough YouTuber, and I think
Yeah.
she recent in the last year or so she actually got her own website, and I think she sells them on her website.
Oh, she sells the Haya Haya.
Yeah, and
Okay.
there's another crafter that she does other stuff apart from knitting and crochet, but Craft House Magic also sells them, and I think she has also used the Haya Hayas.
Oh, that's good to know. I will look that up and see what they say about them. I actually never tried them. I don't think they're that like widespread and popular here.
Never heard of them.
Fiona is saying the same. She said you can get them from Ophelia Talks. Alice beat you to it.
The wind spinner lady.
All right. What is made of cattle bones? Which hooks are made of cattle bones? Okay, Ashley is saying something is made out of cattle bones. I need to read that.
Ashley is clearly a vegan then.
What is she talking about though? Haya Haya is made out of cattle bones? No. Really? No. Seriously, I find that hard to believe. I don't know why, but it sounds incorrect. Kim is saying her husband made her a special wooden Tunisian long hook for a special project. That's nice. Yeah, my husband 3D printed me some hooks when we did our like our tryout of 3D printing crochet items. I actually have a video about that in my channel as well, where I showed different things that we 3D printed. But um, to you know bounce off of that, Kim was showing us before the one hook that she has from Pink Sheep Design. You can get them. Let me solo you so you can show us. 1 second. So you can get these hooks, what Kim is showing now, on Pink Sheep Designs. She has an Etsy shop, and I think she also sells them on the website. And I think the one thing that you don't realize when you first see them is how light they are, right? They are super, super light. And she makes like large sizes. I think it's like 10 millimeters and up, right? If I'm not mistaken. And she, like, you wouldn't expect them when you see them. You think they are big hooks. They're probably, but they're super, super light. They really have almost no weight to them. Which we can't hear you. You're muted.
Sorry, they're super light. They're amazing.
Yeah. I mean, I had a chat with her once when she did one of her lives, and she was talking about them, and I was like, yeah, I have like 3D printed stuff at home that we 3D printed on our printer. And I was like, the one thing you do not realize when you look at those stuff is how light they are, how like they have no weight whatsoever.
Plus, a ton of trial and error. You're not just going to get this,
yeah,
right
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay. Dee is saying she hasn't tried Haya Haya hooks, but she will admit to loving the furls and prims. Cattle or cattlefish? Catherine, I don't know. I'm looking for which ones were you talking about. I'm still looking back in the chat. Madonna says she's tried several wooden hooks and she didn't like any of them. I think it really depends on what yarn you use with them, but yeah, wooden hooks can be problematic with a lot of yarns. Jessie just got her pink sheep hook for the DIY challenge, and she was shocked at how light they are. Yeah, I agree. You don't like when you see the picture, you don't think that. Reggie, it's important. I'm not making things up. I didn't say you were. I was just wondering what company you were talking about. Haya Haya really does make hooks out of bone. Okay. That is something I will have to look into. That sounds interesting.
Thanks for sharing that information.
Yeah. Chris is saying you can stake a vampire with it. With it. Yes. Wooden hooks are great for bamboo and slippery yarns, says Lacey. Yeah, because they have more. Oh, yeah, you can definitely stake a vampire with that, Alice.
It's as big as my hand. Bigger.
Yes, it's bigger than your head. Wow, that's a big stake.
It's a 15 millimeter.
All right. Hi, Nadia. Welcome in.
Hey, Crochet, you're going after vampires with that thing. Good lord.
All right. Yeah, I think we all like shared our favorites and like our least favorites. There are some things we agree on and some not, but that was to be expected. And I think what we can take out from today's chat is that you need to find the right one for you, and not just the right one, but the ones that you like to work with, but have like a collection, so that you can always try out different ones when you start a project. We did discuss a few weeks ago that a lot of people like work with a certain yarn. They say it's splitty, they can't work with it. A lot of times changing the hook will solve that problem. A lot of times if a certain yarn, like, you don't like it because it behaves a certain way when you work with it, before you completely rule out that yarn, a lot of times just trying a different hook with it, or different, like, not a different hook size, completely different hook from a different set that is a different material or a different size, like a different length, or like something about the hook is different in the way that it's done, made. um, and then you will find the right one for the yarn. So I think there are like the component of the right hook to fit you as a person, that it doesn't irritate your hand, it's not too heavy, it's right balance, it doesn't like have any things popping out of it or whatever. Oh, that's one thing we did not talk about, those like really fancy polymer clay hooks that have like all kinds of stuff on them. And I always feel like these are Instagrammable hooks, but not practical when you use them, because they have so many
Exactly.
things on them that will annoy me. Yeah. Oh, those are your glass ones, right?
They're not glass, but
Oh,
they're very, very, very long.
yeah.
I have a very long hand, and they're longer than my index finger.
Yeah.
And the weight on them is odd. It's very, very like top heavy. Or
Yeah. Because I mean, that's the material. That's what I was saying. So a lot of times, like, find the hook that does not irritate you for any reason, or like make you feel like you're working too hard, um, to to crochet whatever it is that you're crocheting. Are those the My Darn Yarn
no,
ones?
this was a gift from Nancy's Knit and Crochet. It's an Etsy seller.
Okay,
But I mean, they're beautiful to take photos of.
they look a lot like that one. She's on Etsy. Her shop is called My Darn Yarn.
I don't know.
Either that's a modified Tunisian hook, or there's not a whole lot of hook inside that
Yeah,
handle.
inside the plastic,
It's
exactly.
you see, it
Oh, that's all.
and it
Oh no, I'd have that thing broken.
Yeah.
stops right there. It's a boy hook.
So that's, I mean, what's special about that hook is the handle, but if the handle makes the whole balance wrong, then it's kind of like a,
It's
an,
probably one of the reasons why the balance is off, because it's not as much hook in
yeah,
the
it's not as
handle.
much hook inside, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, so what I was saying is, a lot of times, like, changing the hook, the type of hook, will determine whether or not, I mean, working with a yarn is to your likings, let's say this way. Like, a lot of times people say, I don't like that yarn, but actually what you don't like is how the yarn works with your hook, or how your hook works with that yarn. And so changing the hook will a lot of times create a big difference. Also, don't like overrule a, and Mocha was saying it before, she really tried to like the furls. So different lines from the same company might be different. So it's not like the whole company's hooks are not good. Different lines might behave different. But it is also, we also learned today that it is totally fine to not like a certain hook, or a certain line of hooks, or a certain company. Even if, if you tried and tried and tried, it doesn't work for you, then it doesn't work for you, and that is fine. At least on my channel, I will accept you and love you and make fun of you just as much as I make the rest of the people, if you like or dislike a certain thing. So I would like not kick you out for that. I will if you don't claim your prizes, but not for not liking a certain hook. All right. Madonna is saying she does not like hooks that look prettier than her project. So that's like her rule of thumb. If the hook is prettier than what I'm making, That's a good rule, Madonna. I love that. That's good. Ashley saying that Chop sells hooks with and without the size stamp exposed. If you buy the ones with the size exposed, you're going to have that balance issue. Oh, okay. So you can like, okay, I get what you're saying. Okay, so I hope that you all enjoyed today's chat and that you've learned something from it. And, if you didn't learn something from the chat, maybe at least you learned how to make a very nice new drink. Thank you, Kim, for that. And I want to thank my wonderful panel members. So thank you, Mocha, and thank you, Kim, and thank you, Alice, for joining us. I hope you will do it more often. We love having you here. We still don't have a date for our next Everything That's Wrong because, this is my last week here in the house. Next week, we are, giving the key to the new owner. And then, there's going to be a lot of mess before I land in my new place and before I get settled there. But once everything is settled, we will set up a new date for our next panel, and we will of course let you all know and would love to have you then. I will say one more thing. Everything on my Etsy shop for the coming week is on sale because I don't want to take anything with me. So if there's anything still left on the Etsy shop, it will be on sale this week. And after this week, the physical items on the Etsy shop will not be available until after the move. So only my patterns, you will still be able to get them. But anything that's a physical item will be getting off the Etsy shop at the end of next week. Since, I won't be able to ship anything out after and until I land in my new home. All right, so I will thank all of you for joining us today. It was lovely to have you, and thank you all panel members, and thank you all everyone who watched. Don't forget, if you haven't yet, to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below, and go and subscribe to these lovely ladies. I don't have Alice's link, but I will put it on later. I will edit it into the description box, and maybe Catherine can drop it in the chat real quick if she's still here. But Moga's link and Kim's link are in the description box below, as well as Catherine's, who sadly couldn't join us today, but we hope she will feel better
Help me
soon.
get my community tab.
What?
I said, help me get my community tab.
Yes, help Moga get her community tab and come on her lives. I sometimes jump in whenever I go into the toilet at night. but if you want to, come, check them all out. They are all awesome. And you can also follow them on other social media because Alice is apparently very big on TikTok, and Kim has Instagram. And Mocha, do you have also Instagram?
I have both TikTok and Instagram.
Awesome. Then follow these ladies too. I'm not on TikTok. I still didn't get to the point where I get TikTok. So once I'm there,
there's no getting up. It's just kind of being there and existing. That's the extent of it.
Yeah, that sounds pretty basic. Yeah.
I found a sound I like and I run with it.
Thank you all very, very much, and have a wonderful, wonderful week. And bye.
Bye.
Bye.